Imagine you're in a room full of people, exchanging pleasantries, when suddenly you notice someone's body language stiffen as you approach. Their smile fades just a little. They avoid eye contact, yet their attention seems hyper-focused on avoiding you. You sense it, but you can't pinpoint it. You wonder, do they dislike me? Studies have shown that we often pick up on social cues subconsciously before consciously realizing what's going on. The tension in a person's shoulders, a cold tone in their voice, these are all signals our mind registers. And in Buddhism, understanding these signs can help us cultivate awareness, not just to navigate relationships, but to understand the deeper suffering that might be driving these behaviors. So, what are the signs that someone might dislike you, according to Buddhist principles? Let's dive in. 1. Cold, dismissive body language. Another belief of Buddhism is that body is externally seen the state of mind. If a person's posture is protective or stiff, turning away or avoiding eye contact, it is most likely not at ease with you. They may not even know that they are uncomfortable, but that is showing from their bodies. By the words of the Buddha, your mind is your worst enemy. In this situation, their mind is expanding inner anxiety outside, and their body is giving out the facts. Tense body language as well as body language displayed when one is interacting with you shows that such a person has negative feeling towards you. While reacting with feelings of hurt or with irritation and frustration is not allowed, rather, we have to witness it all without being attached to any of it. Many of the things they do to you are representative of the mess within them, rather than the value you hold. 2. Sarcasm or passive-aggressive comments. Every time we find ourselves in a situation which someone is speaking in a certain manner that their words are meant to cut. Insults, or mocking are main signs that a person secretly hates or at least does not like someone. Buddhism tells us that we ought not to use abusive language, for it is causing the society to suffer the effects of dukkha. Unfortunately, when the bitterness arises and people try to put that negativity on you, it is just because they are unsatisfied with themselves. Just imagine how it feels when people communicate with love. Insults and aggressive jokes are not used. When a person uses a sarcastic tone of voice or laughs at a person to hurt him or her, then what the person is experiencing is other people's pain. Education is one of the pillars of Buddhism, and compassion helps to understand that their words are caused by suffering. The issue is not the anger in response, but the ability to empathize. 3. Persistent exclusion from activities. Other important signal that may show a person does not like you is rejection. In social-related affairs, they may always forget to invite you to events, fail to acknowledge your presence, or even ignore your existence. Buddhism explains to us about the Sangha, or the community, and how essential it is in our life. However, it also warns its readers against attachment, especially to attachment to others and desiring to be accepted. It feels awful and unwell when you are an outsider of everything. Everyone's always included but you. From the Buddhist point of view, it is the chance to practice upekkha, which means equanimity in English. It's not always a matter of them having it out for you, especially whenever you begin to perceive it as exclusion. They are probably going through their own battle. 4. A lack of communication or dismissiveness. According to Buddhism, dialogue can be regarded as one of the most important aspects of friendship. When a person does not like you, they will not engage in deep discussion with you, will respond to you briefly and minimally, or may not respond at all. This silence often can feel like a wall has been put up when there is no invitation to reopen communication and fix things. It may be that this is how they ensure that they do not get internally conflicted, as the Buddhism talks about. Either they feel awkward expressing their feelings towards you, or else they are simply lack the proper emotional skills to express their self in healthy manner. Buddhism suggests that one should know what to do when one is faced by such conditions. It is equally important to listen to more than just what they say, but more of the things they don't say. This might help in knowing more about their mood swings, that is, if you are interested in that sort of thing. 5. Feeling of unease around them. In a nutshell, this list shows that one of the most insidious yet effective indicators is how you react to this person's presence. Buddhism tells us to pay attention to our emotions and feelings, for they are the direct manifestations of the energies. If you always get uncomfortable, stressed, or fatigued in the presence of another person, it is likely that he or she gives out undesirable signals, even subconsciously. In the practice of mindfulness, one has to attend to these sensations, but without the elements of reactivity. A person should not sweep that feeling of the unknown under the carpet. It means that your body is able to sense that the environment that you are in, or the relationship that you have, might not be a friendly one. Instead of sticking to the uncomfortable situation just to make it work, it is important to know why such an emotion is felt, and even more crucial to ask why one has to continue that connection. In Buddhism, the way others treat us can be seen as an opportunity for personal growth. Recognizing the signs that someone dislikes you doesn't mean you should retaliate or distance yourself out of anger. Instead, these signals can help you practice mindfulness, compassion, and equanimity. Remember, how someone feels about you is often a reflection of their own inner suffering. By recognizing this, you can navigate these situations with understanding and without attachment. In the end, it's not about controlling how others see you, but about cultivating inner peace in any circumstance. So as you move forward, pay attention to the signs, but remember, your own peace is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to others.